Hi everyone, it's Patricia from Copacabana. Just want to show you this little recipe book I made up for a girlfriend. Like me, she can't cook, so I got my husband to do the recipes and I made the book. So this little bead here, it's adorable just hanging off of it. It's a little teacup from Disneyland. And then beneath that we have this little charm, it's just a little crown. The book is called Mom's Diner. The Mom's I did with the little Scrabble tiles, and then I've put this metal plate on here, and I've just got some magnetic words: devour, magnificent, aroma. These are little magnets. This is my little to from card so that I can write it up to give to her. Inside here, I tried to do the whole book in 50s housewives advertising type of stuff. You can see I've got an old Armor advertisement here that I've printed out, and the little words cut out of cricket, as well as my little pig. And then we just made basic recipe cards. I left a few blank cards for her to just fill out, or maybe someone else has recipes for her. Some of them I put little embellishments on. And then on the next page here, I have some more old vintage advertising. She also is a big Disney fan, so I took a little menu, and I scaled it down. And I just put some lines on the back for writing recipes in. Some more cricket cuts. I think those are in the kitchen cartridge. Oh, this little Pure Joy up here is just a little chipboard from K & Company. On this page here, got some more vintage advertising, and down here it says never say oops, always say ah, interesting. And so here we have our housewife saying ah. Again, I used the little Scrabble tiles and put a little crown on her here. And in here I just have a little tip. I put little tips all through the cookbook, and I've added the extra little pocket in the front here for extra recipe cards and such, so she can pop more in there. This is just a little embellishment I cut out using my scowl. On this page here I took another vintage Disney menu, scaled it down and made it into a little book. It says yum up here in chipboard. These are just some more swirls I cut with scowl. And then in here I've got just a recipe, and on this page here we have some more cards. Some of them have recipes, some of them are blank for her to do. It just says never eat more than you can lift. And on this page I tried to keep it more these pages for the baking. You can see we have some more vintage advertising. Cut a little cupcake with my Cricut. I put in some swirls, and then I don't know if you can see close up, I've got a little bit of glitter on them to shine this page up. I wanted it to have a little bling. And again, I left some blank cards. Here and there I put buttons on the recipes. On this page it says bake. It's got a little note card here she can add notes to. I put some bling on this page. I've got little pink gems all along the scallop edge. And on these recipe cards I used vintage cookbooks, and then the recipes on the back side. Just thought it would make the cards look a little fun. This is like an old menu from a drugstore counter when things still cost 25 cents. These are just some chipboard letters I had. Didn't like the colors, so I scraped them off and recolored them. This page, this particular picture was a cover of a cookbook that I copied, and then I just put some swirls in for steam. And in the bubble it says another day in paradise. And the recipe card has a little flower on it. Some more little cards in the front pocket here for tips. And then on this page what I've done is this is my drinks page, And again, another old Disneyland menu. And this is a real paper umbrella that I just cut in half and glued in there. These little cards are all different fruit smoothies and such, and they just have vintage art on them with some funny little captions. This one says martinis. They're not just for breakfast anymore. And I gave them all funny little names. I didn't actually use the recipe names, so I switched it up a bit. And then back here it says, I haven't had my coffee yet, don't make me kill you. And there's just a little quick recipe here for some quick French toast. The rest of the recipe cards aren't in this particular page. On this side, I used the Mickey cooking up breakfast, because this is basically the breakfast pages. Just got a card here with some breakfast burritos on it. Upstairs I have some recipes that I'm going to add to this. On the back of those recipe cards, there's just decorated paper, some nice patterns. Then on the back of the book it said, Mom's Roadkill Diner, come for the coffee, stay for the food. And then this recipe here is an old antique recipe out of a book, and it's for possum stew. So, not sure anybody wants to make possum stew, but if they did, they have a recipe now. So, and that is my recipe book. So, I hope you enjoyed that one. The paper collection is from my mind's eye, and most of it is the Complete Boy collection, which I use a lot because they look very vintage and I love the colors. Thanks for watching.